What if police stormed your home, pointed guns at you, held you for hours, and then let you go without charging you with anything? Now imagine the entire country believing you might be connected to one of America's most heartbreaking missing persons cases. That's exactly why this story is exploding right now. The search for Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Today co-anchor Savannah Guthrie, has taken another dramatic turn. But this time, the headlines aren't just about the investigation. They're about two Arizona men who say they became victims of it. More than 5 months after investigators detained Palazuelos and Daniel Maddox during the desperate search for Nancy Guthrie's kidnapper, both men are now taking legal action. They filed a notice of claim against the Pima County Sheriff's Office, accusing deputies of wrongful arrest, unlawful detention, and damaging their property. And the amount they're demanding is turning heads, more than $3 million combined. According to the claim, Palazuelos says deputies arrested him at gunpoint in public, held him for nearly 8 hours, searched his home, and never charged him with a crime. But what he says hurt even more was what happened after his release. The lawsuit claims that social media posts and public statements from the sheriff's office left people believing he was connected to Nancy Guthrie's disappearance, even though investigators ultimately let him go. His attorneys argue that the damage wasn't just physical, it was emotional, personal, and devastating to his reputation. Then there's Daniel Maddox. His account paints another disturbing picture. He says heavily armed officers in tactical gear entered the home, pointed weapons at him, ordered him to the ground, and kept him handcuffed under guard for hours while investigators searched the property. His mother, who owns the home, says it was left damaged during the search and is also seeking compensation. Now here's the part that raises even bigger questions. The investigation into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance remains active. The FBI still believes this is a kidnapping for ransom, and investigators continue analyzing DNA and digital evidence months later. In other words, the mystery that shocked the country is still far from solved. Sheriff Chris Nanos recently insisted that investigators are working the case as hard as they can. But so far, the sheriff's office has not publicly responded to the notice of claim or addressed the allegations made by the two men. Meanwhile, Savannah Guthrie's emotional plea continues to resonate across the country. In a heartbreaking video released earlier this week, she begged whoever knows the truth to come forward. "Our family is in agony," she said. "Help us find her. Tell us where to look for her." That emotional message has become the human side of a case that's now growing even more complicated. On one hand, investigators are racing to solve the disappearance of an 84-year-old woman. On the other, two men insist they were caught in the middle of that investigation and had their lives turned upside down despite never being charged. So now the questions are bigger than ever. Did investigators go too far while chasing a critical lead? Or were these difficult decisions made during an urgent search to save a missing victim? Those answers may ultimately come in court. But one fact hasn't changed. Nancy Guthrie is still missing. And until investigators uncover what really happened, this story, and the legal battle surrounding it, is only becoming more intense.